We recently visited Cambodia, and after visiting Siam Reap for a couple of days and exploring Angkor Wat, we were looking for other things to do, which is where we came across an organisation called Apopo, who have mine-clearing rats. Now, I've always associated the word rats with something dirty, something disgusting, but what makes these rats at Apopo so different? Well, they save lives, and today we'll find out what makes them so special with our very own guided tour at their office in Siam Reap, which is where they will explain to us how they operate in Cambodia and how they are trained.
Yeah, we found 25 anti-personnel mines. Yeah, look like this one. Yeah, this mine just need 5 kilograms to set up off immediately. And for the mines that were put by hands, yeah, the soldier they very quickly put the mines in just a bit as well, roughly 10 centimeter deep. If they put down too deep, cannot work. Yeah. Mines they need the pressure. So here we got a total of 31 items. Yeah, we already removed them, already destroyed them there. Already made the minefield clear and safe for people to use. We started the work in June 2023 and we already finished in August last year. Only 2 months. And the whole size, around 400,000 square meter of land. It's equal to 58 football fields put together.
In the next part of the video, the guide explains why they've moved away from using sniffer dogs to rats in certain areas.
To be able to set all of these signs at the boundary here, we have the dogs to come in to narrow it down first. Yeah, they are German Shepherds, Belgian Shepherds. They're actually the obvious solution before we had the rats, but because they're big dogs, they're over 5 kilograms. Yeah, if they go right on top of the mines, yeah, boom. So we have them trained as soon as they can detect a meter away. Yeah, they have to sit down immediately and have to point their nose in the direction. Yeah, they're facing the direction of the explosive. Later on, we track them down using GPS on the back, and then we use the metal detectors. Yeah, going forward, closely, carefully, put the post in, let up across, another post in, step by step until we have like a boundary set up. When they're 10 weeks old, they're ready for school. We start with the hearing first. We got a clicker, go click, and then banana. Yeah, click food every day. They love it. And then later on, we have onto the smelling. And we got different containers containing different smell substance, and one container has TNT inside. It has a smell coming out, and the rats they just randomly playing around. Once they stop on TNT, we give a click. Yeah, reminds them of food. They run to us for banana. Yeah, so the next day, TNT, click banana.
The rats do an incredible job of detecting TNT, and that's what they smell. And in the next part of the video, this is where we'll see a demonstration by one of the rats.
Sleeping out in the field, we have Ito, the hero rat. He's 3 years old. He's 1.4 kilograms. He will come out now to say handsome boy. Bring hello for now. Can take pictures and videos. Later on, after demonstration, to to pet them.
So big, cute.
Big handsome boy. He's sniffing.
Yeah.
Can sense lots of smell. If you got banana, he will follow you. Okay, so we need to attach from his harness onto the rope system. We got a tape measure running along as well, so we can use to note down the response. And the handlers, they're standing on opposite side when their leg attached to the rope. So
As the rats get closer to the smell of the test TNT that the staff have put down, you can see that he scratches into the floor. This is a sign to show that an explosive material has been detected.
click is good to eat those, so we stop scratching, we walk in there for his banana. Yum. This time is the scan time to confirm, to verify. Coming back, there was scratching there. Second click, second free one. Something less this time. They're sleeping in same room but separate box. Each box we put clay pots inside, so it's dark enough, it's good enough for them. They're nocturnal, they don't like the bright environment. Too hot, they don't like the sun. We need to apply a special type of sunscreen on the ears and the tail to protect from the sun before we have them out. And the demonstration going on for a whole day, we got the roof for the shades and 2 boxes so we can swap around. Hot on one side, we're using the other side. And we have 5 hero rats here to taking different shift, different time, because they need to rest in the day. At the field, they working, they start from early morning 6 a.m. until 9 a.m. Breaks in between as well. So under 3 hours of working a day. Like this, side by side, stay still. Glenn the hero rat, he's 4 years old.
as well as Apopo used in sniffer dogs in areas around the world such as Ukraine. The hero rats, which you see in my hands here, help across the world, especially in certain parts of Africa. In Mozambique, the country was declared mine-free in 2015, and this is thanks to organisations such as Apopo with the hero rats. If you are visiting Siam Reef, make sure to check Apopo out. I've linked a couple of other videos about what they do, where you can see some of the rats in action.